Hello, and welcome to Adam's Lunch, where my friends buy me food while I'm recovering from knee surgery. Sometimes I buy myself my own food while I'm recovering from knee surgery, but I always try it for the first time on camera, giving you an honest review. Only all of those rules are completely out the window today because I want to talk to you about one of my favorite foods in the world, Phyllis Moore's Chex Mix, homemade. I think that maybe she started making this, I don't know when she started making it, but I first had it when I started going over to the Moore's house for Invite Your Favorite Jew over for Christmas Eve dinner on an annual basis. Then I would see Steve over Thanksgiving, and his mom would give him a giant gallon bag full of homemade Chex Mix that he would hand off to me. And it's something that I look forward to every year. One, because the Moores are just some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Phyllis specifically, not your real name, but the name I will always call you, Mrs. Moore, Phyllis Moore, is one of the nicest people in the world. But most importantly, because screw all that sentimental stuff, this Chex Mix is some of the most delicious Chex Mix. It is the most delicious Chex Mix you will ever have in your life. It is one of the most delicious snacks I've ever had in my life. So what do I love about this Chex Mix? First of all, it is jam-packed with flavor. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know that the food needs to punch me in the face with flavor for me to love it. And that's exactly what this Chex Mix does. I don't know if Chex Mix is normally the brown and yellow variety, like two different colors, but that's what we got here. I don't really know exactly how she makes it. I think I saw it maybe coming out of like a casserole dish or a lasagna dish out of the oven once, so that might be it. But whatever she does, every piece is just covered in flavor. Really salty, which I love. Really seasony. It's like, take the most savory, saltiest Chex Mix you could get at the store and crank it up by 100. It's so good. So, the other thing I like is, the only thing in here is Chex Mix and a different variety of nuts. Peanuts, I think there's a hazelnut maybe in here. There's an almond. And Chex Mix. Some peanuts, very few, and a whole lot of Chex Mix. There is no filler. You're not going to get some random breadstick. You're not going to get pretzels, which are basically only exist in mixes as filler. You're not going to get any of that. You're going to get a nut of some sort, occasionally, and really just unbelievably flavorful Chex Mix. And then, what else do I love? This is a perfect example. So, if that was all that this Chex Mix had to offer, it would still be the best Chex Mix I've ever had. But then, you get these pieces where I don't know how it happens, and it's really hard to see this on camera, but it just gets clumped together somehow, almost like an edge, like a brownie edge, but it's a Chex Mix edge. And it's like a little chewy, and the flavor is just, it's like you're already ramping the flavor up 100x of what normal Chex Mix would be. Oh, this is like 1,000x. It's just out of this world. I can't. Steve gave this to me when I was visiting Maryland. I brought it home because I wanted to do a proper review, give it the honor that it deserves. And I had to stare at this bag. I did eat some because this bag was pretty full when I got it. And now it's halfway through. But I needed to make sure that I left some so that I could try it on camera. By the way, Moore family, I love you with all my heart. Phyllis Moore, I love your Chex Mix even more than I love all of you. This is something I look forward to every year. The bag lasts me like maybe a week. I don't know. And it is just so good. To everyone else out there, meet the Moores. Become good enough friends with them that Phyllis will make you a gallon bag of your own Chex Mix. Because otherwise you're out of luck. This is stuff that you have to have. And unfortunately you're not going to find it at the store. Phyllis Moore's Chex Mix. Best in the world. Good luck getting it yourself.